Well, welcome back to my old ranch. I've been doing a series on incubators and raising chickens and hatching eggs and all that. In this video, it'll be relatively simple. I have a chick that is hatching and it is making its way out of the shell. So if you want to see what a chick goes through, and I'm going to kind of fast forward through this to make it not so long, but you can see what happens and what it takes for a little chick to come out of its shell. So stick with me, and at the end I'll take it out and show you how it looks and what it does, and I'm going to put it into the brooder. And then we're also going to check on the little guy that was born a couple of days ago that's not doing so well. So stick with me in this little video and watch this little chick being hatched. Now I've got my last row. I've got it marked for the 27th is when I put it in here. And I have two right now that are pipping. You can, hopefully you can see this. And there's a small crack right there. Then on this egg here, you can see that pip right there. So we got a little chick beginning to hatch. And hopefully today I'll have the time and I'll follow along a little bit better and I'll show you the process. Well, this one took off. I came and checked on it just a little bit ago, and I was actually kind of concerned that maybe something was wrong and it wasn't going to make it. I come back over here to check on it, and boom, this thing's going to town. So we'll see how much we can catch of it hatching. Right now it is pecking its way around. It started with a little pip at the top. That was what I showed in previous little part. And this little guy is just flat going to town. So we'll see what it does. And you can see it's working its way around till it can get just far enough where it can push that cover off of that egg so it can get out. Not too far away now. Pretty amazing to watch, that's for sure. I think that's a new life being born right now. There we go. Hopefully you can see that all right. I know the lighting's not the best, but best I could do. I'm gonna move the flashlight around so you can see it as I shine it into the incubator. And I don't want to take the cover off. Not only will it cool off, but right now the humidity is up to 57%. And if I take it off, not only will it get too cold, but the other egg that I'm hoping will still hatch. Anyways, it'll dry out too quickly, especially in Colorado where it's 20% humidity. There you go, almost. Just can't imagine how much for a little guy that it's hard for them to do that. Yeah, this is the point where sometimes you kind of go, man, I wish I could just get in there and help it. But you can't make it easy. You make it too easy for it to come out too soon and or not have the strength that it needs for the life that it needs to live. This is part of the growing process. You just have to be patient and let it take its course. See if I can get another flashlight and shine a little bit differently. Well, this flashlight seems to be working a little bit better. Yep. Should have tried that one earlier. I don't really like it because the light really isn't very bright for outside. But it seems to be working pretty good for this. Come on, little guy, a little more. There we go. Almost. See if I can reposition the camera a little bit. Another good push, little guy. Almost. Can't help but encourage it. There we go. Almost. Now I actually could help it at this point, and it wouldn't interfere, but it's best just to leave it, let it take its course, let it do its thing. So now the little chick will actually lay there for a while and dry out. Now once it dries out and it gets that furry look, that's when I'll go ahead and transfer it over to the other incubator. Now there's two reasons I do that. One, because it's got some strength. I mean, it's got to learn to walk. It's got to learn to do its thing. And the others will pick on it quite a bit. Now this is interesting and not good. Its belly is bigger than it should be also. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, see, it's not fully developed. I think this one will survive though. I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to have to do a little investigating, see what it is that I might be doing wrong. Somebody suggested my temperature is a little bit high, that it really should be down more like 98.5 to 99. So that may be an issue. I think for the next batch, I will probably cool it off just a little bit and see how that works. So we'll catch up with the little guy a little bit, let him dry off, and then we'll check in on everybody. Yeah. Well, a little update here. He's on his back, so I'm going to turn him back over. Hope he makes it, but he's trying real hard. A couple days old now, still hanging in there. But let me help him. Oh, okay, almost. Yeah, help him over. And he can't actually walk. So we'll see. The others are still encouraging it. We'll see. Okay, now this little guy has come out of its shell. And it's dried off. Its fur is starting to be fuzzy again. So we're going to take him out and we're going to put him into the brooder. Hey, little guy. Look at this little one. I mean, isn't that just the little cutest little thing that you ever seen? Look at that little guy. All right, he's going to go into the brooder with all the others. First thing I like to do, again, make sure they drink a little water. Come on. There you go. And all the others are going to be very curious about it. And is going to check it out. And, whoops. Yeah, I guess you saw that. Okay. Now, the rest of them are going to take care of him and make sure he does well. And I'm glad to see he's in good shape. Looks like he's nice and healthy. So, let me back up here. Please, join me, watch me as I continue to do this. We still have one more incubator to go. Hopefully some eggs show up out of that. Then I'm going to give a summation of what I saw happen here. What worked, what didn't work, what I'm going to do different with my next batch, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll see how successful I am with the hatch rate that I have. So please like, subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Check out my other videos, and we'll see you in the next one.